We can reverse cancer. We can reverse other diseases. And now we know we can cure heart disease in humans. Food can do this.
Dr. Colin Campbell, born on March 14, 1934, was once a strong advocate of animal protein, believing it to be essential for good health. However, his research later prompted a significant shift in this belief. A highly respected figure in nutrition and health, Dr. Campbell's career has spanned over 6 decades, during which he made groundbreaking contributions to our understanding of the connection between diet and disease. He is best known for his work on the China Project, the most comprehensive study of nutrition ever conducted, which laid the foundation for his best-selling book, The China Study. Co-authored with his son Thomas M. Campbell, the book has sold millions of copies worldwide and is considered one of the most influential texts on nutrition.
It actually works, can solve problems. For individual health.
Dr. Campbell's academic journey began at Cornell University, where he earned his PhD in nutrition, biochemistry, and microbiology. Over the course of his career, he has published more than 300 research papers and has become a leading advocate for a plant-based diet. Beyond the China Study, he has authored several other influential works, including Whole, Rethinking the Science of Nutrition and the Low-Carb Frog, which continue to inspire and educate readers around the world. His dedication to research, education, and public health has earned him numerous awards, solidifying his reputation as a pioneering figure in nutrition science. In this video, we will explore Dr. Campbell's teachings on how to prevent and even reverse chronic diseases through the power of food. His research shows that nutrition can accomplish more in treating and reversing disease than any combination of pills and procedures. We'll cover his dietary recommendations, the importance of physical activity and lifestyle, the 7 foods he advises avoiding, and the supplements he takes for longevity. Dr. Campbell's diet recommendations.
Nutrition, if we think of it biologically, is actually using food to maintain health and prevent disease.
Dr. Campbell's father passed away at age 61 from a heart attack, which deeply affected him and fueled his research. He later discovered that chronic diseases, responsible for the majority of deaths, can be both prevented and reversed. In the China Study, Dr. Campbell highlights that in the U.S., men face a 47% lifetime risk of cancer, while women have a 38% risk. He notes that rates of not just cancer, but heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and obesity are alarmingly high. Dr. Campbell's research, published in top scientific journals, reveals that dietary changes can help diabetic patients discontinue their medication and that heart disease can be reversed with diet alone. Breast cancer has been linked to hormone levels influenced by diet, and certain foods have been shown to improve mental performance in older age. He emphasizes that food is the most powerful weapon in fighting and reversing disease. Dr. Campbell advocates for a whole food, plant-based, WFPB diet, recommending a dietary composition of approximately 80% carbohydrates, 10% protein, and 10% fat, also known as the October 10th 80 diet. He suggests choosing whole grains like wheat, rice, corn, millet, and rye for carbohydrates, and highlights that carbohydrates from whole.
The typical diet that we now, in my view, believe is the healthiest possible diet is the so-called 80-10 diet.
Plant-based foods do not contribute to obesity or diabetes when consumed in their natural form. Fruits, vegetables, and legumes are also emphasized for their high nutrient density and health benefits. Dr. Campbell refutes the misconception that animal products are necessary for adequate protein intake. Instead, he shows that plant-based proteins, such as those found in beans, lentils, chickpeas, and peas, are not only sufficient but superior for health. Nuts and seeds, like almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds, are also recommended for their protein and healthy fat content. The importance of physical activity and lifestyle. Dr. Campbell stresses that physical activity and a balanced lifestyle are essential for optimal health and longevity. He notes that regular exercise, combined with a nutritious diet, helps maintain a disease-free, vibrant life. Dr. Campbell's own exercise routine includes jogging, swimming, and golfing. He jogs twice a week to boost metabolism, swims to enhance muscle strength and reduce stress, and plays golf for both physical and mental well-being. In addition to exercise, Dr. Campbell emphasizes the importance of rest and recovery, aiming for at least 8 hours of quality sleep per night. Proper hydration is also critical to his routine, as it supports blood flow and gut health, key components of overall well-being. 7. Foods Drive Campbell recommends avoiding.
A whole food, plant-based diet with little or no of the three devils.
Through decades of research, Dr. Campbell has identified 7 foods that should be avoided to prevent, and even reverse, chronic diseases. Number 1. Animal-based foods. Dr. Campbell's research, especially from the China Project, links the consumption of animal-based foods with heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. He warns against the harmful effects of casein, a protein found in dairy, and advises eliminating or drastically reducing meat, poultry, fish, eggs, and dairy from the diet. Number 2. Refined carbohydrates. Foods like white bread, pastries, and sugary cereals are stripped of nutrients and fiber, leading to rapid spikes in blood sugar, insulin resistance, and weight gain. Dr. Campbell recommends opting for whole grains instead. Number 3. Processed foods. Fast food and packaged meals are high in unhealthy fats, sugars, and additives, while being low in essential nutrients. Dr. Campbell advises focusing on whole, unprocessed foods to avoid the health risks associated with processed options. Number 4. Added sugars. Sugary beverages, candies, and other sweetened products provide empty calories and are linked to obesity, diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. Instead, Dr. Campbell suggests satisfying sweetness with natural options like fruits. Number 5. Oils and fats. Dr. Campbell advises against the consumption of oils and fats, particularly hydrogenated and partially hydrogenated oils, which are commonly found in processed foods. These fats are linked to elevated cholesterol levels, heart disease, and inflammation. While he acknowledges that whole plant foods like avocados and nuts contain healthy fats, he recommends consuming them sparingly and avoiding added oils during cooking and food preparation. Number 6. Excessive salt. High salt intake is associated with hypertension, heart disease, and stroke. Dr. Campbell encourages reducing salt consumption to maintain healthy blood pressure and protect cardiovascular health. He suggests seasoning foods with herbs and spices as an alternative to relying on salt. Number 7. Highly processed plant-based foods. While Dr. Campbell advocates for a plant-based diet, he warns against highly processed plant-based foods, such as mock meats and other products that mimic animal-based foods. These items often contain additives, preservatives, and unhealthy fats that undermine the benefits of a whole food, plant-based diet. He emphasizes focusing on whole, natural plant foods for optimal health. A study from 1996 showed that 42% of Americans consumed cakes, cookies, pastries, or pies daily, while only 10% ate dark green vegetables. The average American once consumed 32 teaspoons of added sugar per day, contributing to what he calls the 3 devils of nutrition: oil, sugar, and salt. Mindfully avoiding these foods is essential for preventing chronic diseases like cancer and heart disease. Supplements Dr. Campbell recommends. Dr. Campbell emphasizes that nutrients should come primarily from whole plant-based foods rather than supplements. He explains that whole foods provide a synergistic effect that supplements cannot replicate. According to his research, whole foods contain a complex array of nutrients working together to promote health, unlike isolated nutrients in supplement form. For example, an orange provides not only vitamin C but also fiber, flavonoids, and other beneficial compounds. He also warns about the risks of overdosing on certain supplements, noting that high doses of beta-carotene or vitamin E may increase the risk of certain diseases. Despite his general stance against supplements, Dr. Campbell acknowledges that some nutrients may require supplementation in specific cases. 1. Vitamin B12. Dr. Campbell recommends vitamin B12 supplementation for those following a strict plant-based diet since B12 is not readily available in plant foods. This vitamin is crucial for nerve function and blood cell production. He takes a regular B12 supplement to prevent deficiency, which can lead to serious health problems. 2. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential for bone health and immune function. Dr. Campbell suggests supplementation, especially for those living in regions with limited sunlight exposure. Although some foods are fortified with vitamin D, he acknowledges that this might not be enough for everyone, particularly in winter. He advises considering vitamin D supplements if blood levels are low. 3. Omega-3 fatty acids. Dr. Campbell recommends getting omega-3 fatty acids from plant-based sources such as flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. However, some individuals may struggle to convert these sources into the active forms like EPA and DHA that the body requires. In such cases, he suggests an algae-based omega-3 supplement to ensure proper levels. Dr. Colin Campbell's groundbreaking research and dedication to fitness have empowered countless individuals to take control of their health through informed, science-based practices. His holistic approach to fitness emphasizes not just physical strength, but the overall well-being of mind and body, inspiring people to embrace sustainable lifestyle changes for lasting results. With a passion for education, Dr. Campbell continues to be a leading voice in the fitness community, offering insights that go beyond trends and focus on what truly works for longevity and vitality. His work encourages the balanced, informed approach to fitness, empowering individuals to achieve their goals with clarity and confidence. As Dr. Campbell's influence continues to grow, his commitment to helping others build healthier lives remains at the forefront. His legacy will no doubt inspire future generations to pursue fitness with the same integrity, dedication, and knowledge that have defined his illustrious career. Dr. Campbell advocates for a diet centered on whole, plant-based foods in their natural state. Although it is not possible to completely avoid chemicals, he recommends consuming organic, pesticide-reduced foods when possible. He mentions that his farm avoids using fertilizers and pesticides. Despite being in his 90s, Dr. Campbell continues to teach and engage with the public on topics related to diet and health. If you're inspired by Dr. Campbell's research, consider following a whole plant-based diet and stay tuned for more insights by subscribing to our channel.